because we've announced the end in the beginning of the season, we're making a real drive to the end zone. And I think it's really powerful storytelling. The Constant is a really good example of that, where it's a love story, but it's a love story in a very Lostian way that deals with time and space and a lot of things.
Between the island and the outside world, there's something that happens between that. I don't know what that is. What is that?
The challenge of The Constant was to find a way visually that when Desmond was experiencing these transitions from one time to another,
You okay?
to find a way to not make it cheesy so that we could always visually show that this guy thinks he's somewhere else, but suddenly he's here. Yet we knew that the first few transitions should surprise the audience, and you shouldn't know what's happening to Desmond. And then slowly you learn with him what's happening.
What the hell are you doing on your feet, Jim?
The other challenge was to guide Ian's performance so that the level of hysteria, built.
I like to sort of number scenes, like this is a 10, this is a 7, this is a 6, this is on certain levels, and I sort of expressed where I think the peaks were.
And what I'm going to do on the freighter is I'm going to cut you on the freighter standing, and I'm going to do a Steadicam shot that comes around you like this, and I'm going to continue around you here, standing. All right, so you're just standing in the middle of the thing.
I don't know these people. This is wrong. I'm not supposed to be here. 20, 21.
Desmond's pretty nuts at the beginning, so he doesn't know where he is, he doesn't know who they are, and he's pretty out of it. The reality of all of a sudden being in a different time would, I'm sure would send people to a psychiatric hospital, because I know I would have freaked out.
Desmond, are you all right? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Well, we're in a naval base, I think. There might actually be a museum. There's planes all around us. One of the hangars. We're doing something called poor man's process, where we pretend the helicopter's in the air and film with the green screen.
A little more rocking and rolling to the helicopter.
I'm making this chopper mine. We're at 2,000 feet. You better hold on there, buddy.
Stands on. 3, 2, 1, action! Sit down. What are we doing here? What the hell's going on? Something's wrong with Desmond. How do you know my name? Hold on. Where am I? Hold on. Let go of me, Brian. Let go of me.
And it should look pretty cool, I think.
That Penelope?
She told Charlie she didn't know about this boat, correct?
Flying along. And straight ahead.
Cut.
There we are, safely landed. Okay, another fun day on Lost.
Are you Daniel Faraday? I think I've just been to the future.
It could be just a dream.
That was a big day's work. That was 2 very long, intense scenes.
This is where I do the things Oxford Towns come.
So you sent her to the future?
No. Her consciousness, her mind. In your case, I'm guessing the progression is exponential.
I didn't actually make this up. We had a professor from UH come down and write this stuff up. He put in real physics equations that lead towards those conclusions, but with no real conclusion being proven, They got a little bit more work to do in physics to really prove time travel is possible.
This episode, I have to say, is when I first read it, I was more scared of it than any other episode I could see was full of pitfalls, full of traps, because it could easily be terribly angsty and hammy and over the top.
Ian is one of those actors who gives you a lot of truth. I mean, like that extraordinary scene at the end that he plays with Penny when he finally talks to her. It was a tricky scene.
That's his ultimate goal, to be reunited with Penny. That's all he can think about.
It could have been schmaltzy and over the top, but his emotion is so truthful and so raw and so beautiful. And, all I said to him before was, we know what this is. And he goes, yeah, I know. And I said, just go there.
Hello?
Penny?